Not singing, I was just saying to greet your teacher. Hare
I'm
Krishna
sorry,
Mataji.
Mataji, I accidentally left.
Go offer it. One laddu these offer. Go.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Why? Please be on mute. Don't unmute yourself until teacher comes, please. Okay?
Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji. Hare Krishna Mataji.
ఇట్లా చేస్తున్నావు సౌండ్
Hare Krishna Mataji.
సౌండ్ ఎందుకు చేస్తున్నావు అని అడిగినా నేను నిన్ను. Oh, no, no. Mataji, can you unmute yourself? Yeah, you can start sharing the screen, Mataji.
So thank you kids for joining the class of Ajamil story, class 4. Today is class 4. And maybe you can start the recording.
Thank you, Krishna. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. Start with our invocation prayers as usual. Thank you all for joining. Let's start with the invocation prayers. Om Ajnanaatimirandasya Jnananjana Shalakaya Chakshurun Militam Yena Tasmai Shri Gurave Namaha Namam Vishnupadaya Krishna Prasthaya Bhutale Srimate Bhakti Vedanta Swaminiti Namine Namaste Saraswate Deve Gauravani Pracharine Nirvishesha Shunyavadi Paschatya Deshatarine Jai Shri Krishna Chaitanya Nanda Advaita Gadadara Srivasadi Gauravakta Vrinda Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare. Okay, so you all can unmute and repeat after me while I chant the verses.
Wait.
This chapter, which is
Unmuted
we started from Bhagavad Gita 8, chapter 6 verse. We already know this verse. Some know this verse. Please repeat after me once, and then you can try to recite on your own. Okay?
In your class,
Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam Yajatyante kalevaram tam tamevaiti kaunteya Okay, very nice. Thank you. Does anybody want to recite? Yeah, but does anybody want to recite the verse before that? I can, maybe two kids can.
Krishna Priya, do it, Mataji. Mataji, can you Shri go? Krishna Priya, do it, please. Mataji, can Shri go?
Yes, Krishna Priya, Krishna Priya can go first.
Kartik. Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tajate entiklevaram tam tam eveti kunteya sadatadva vipavita.
Thank you, Krishna Priya. You can go, Shri, now.
Kartik. Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tyajatyante kalevaram tam tam eveti kaunteya sada tadbhava pavita. Kartik.
Thank you, Shri. That was very nice. Yes, Kartik, you can also go.
Ishita go. Shri Lakshmi.
Yes, Kartik, you can
Ishita go. Yam yam vapi smaram bhavam tajayanti kalevaram tam tam evati kaunteya stada bhava bhavitaha. Thank you, Mataji. This is Karthik.
Can Sri Lakshmi do?
Ramachandra can say.
Mataji,
should Ishita go?
Yes, can Sri Lakshmi can. Yeah, Ishita, you can go first.
Yam yam vapi smaram bhavam tajayanti kalevaram tam tam evati kaunteya stada bhava bhavitaha.
Thank you, Ishita.
Can Sri Lakshmi go? Ramachandra say Mataji. Ramachandra say Mataji.
Yes, Sri Lakshmi, you can go first and then Ramachandra.
Yam yam vapi smaram bhavam tajayanti kalevaram tam tam evati kaunteya stada bhavata bhavataha.
Thank you, Sri Lakshmi. Ramachandra, you can go ahead.
Yam yam vapi smaran bhavam tyajatyanti kalevaram tam tam evaiti kaunteya sada tad bhava bhavita. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Ramachandra.
Can I say the word?
Okay. Kasturi, I see Kasturi on raising hands.
Mataji, can I say?
Kasturi, okay. Shesh, if you want to go. Okay, Aurav.
Mataji. Mataji.
Yes.
Kalevaram tam tam evaiti kaunteya sada tadbhava bhava.
Okay.
Mataji, can Govinda go? Can Chitra Lakasai?
Yes, Vrinda, please go ahead.
Thank you, Mataji. Bhavam tajayanti kalevaram tam evaiti kaunteya sada tadbhava bhavita. Mataji, this is
Thank you.
Mataji, this is Lakasai.
Okay.
Can I
Okay.
say the word? Mataji, could I go, Mataji? Mataji,
Actually, we don't have time for all of you to recite. We can probably go to the next verse, but before that, who wants to read the translation? Krishna, do you want to read?
Mataji, could I, Mataji? Yam yam paramba gajate ante kalevaram antam evento konteya satya bhavataha. Mataji, could I go? Mataji, can we go to the next slide?
Krishna, do you want to read?
Yeah.
Krishna, go ahead and read the
Mataji, can we go to the next slide?
Ante kaleviam
Whatever state of being one remembers when he quits his body, that state he will attain without fail.
hata bhavata
Okay, thank you. Thank you, Krishna.
Mataji, could I go,
Okay,
Mataji?
everybody please mute. We'll go to the next shloka, okay? Okay, thank you. Thank you, kids. I'm sorry we don't have so much of time for all of you to recite.
Mataji, can I say the next sloka?
Yes, sure. First, let's hear the translation. When Krishna was reading, some other person was also reciting the shloka, so it was very disturbed. So I will read it one more time.
Lakshmi say?
Whatever state of being, one remembers when he quits his body, that state he will attain without fail. Remember this again today. We are going to see what state of being Ajamil is leaving his body. Okay?
Mataji, advice for the next one.
Okay, Advait, please go ahead. Srimad Bhagavatam shloka.
Dhamma pagate dhamma jnana divi saha khalanastadi shamme Thank you, Mataji.
Mataji, can I say the translation? Can Sri
Yes,
Lakshmi say the translation?
Yes, Balavrinda, do you want to recite?
Krishna.
कृष्णेश्वरामो वदते धर्मज्ञानाविष्टः कलो नष्टाय रामेश पुराणो साधनो माताजी के वृंदा को बलराम माताजी are muted बलराम जी माताजी are muted
Balram, do you want to say?
Yeah, Krishna Swadam Bhagate Dharmanyanaadibhisha Kalunashtadshamisha Puranarkodunodiraha.
Thank you,
Mataji, can I say the cancellation? Can Sri Lakshmi say the cancellation? Mataji,
Mataji, please mute everyone. Sri Lakshmi, you can read the translation.
This Bhagavad Purana is as brilliant as the sun, and it has arisen just after the departures of Lord Krishna to his own adorable accompanied by religion, knowledge, persons who have lost their vision due to the dense darkness of ignorance and in the age of Kali shall get light from this Purana.
Thank you, Sri Lakshmi. That was very nice. And
Mataji, can Vrinda read the shloka?
yes, Vrinda, please go ahead.
Krishne Swadam Bhagate Dharma Jannadipi Saha Kalonastadisham Esha Purunakadunadita. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Vrinda, and thank you, kids, so much. With so much of enthusiasm, you're all reciting and learning the shlokas so well. So we are again stressing the importance of reading Bhagavatam. This is again a story from Srimad Bhagavatam, the life of Ajamila. We have come to the final moment of death that Ajamila is going to face. But before that, let's have a quick recap of the story so far, okay? The first class we saw.
You're pausing, Mataji.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, Ajamila, the first class we saw. Okay, in the first class we saw how Ajamila was born in a Brahmin family and he had very good qualities and he was very well-behaved boy. When he grew up, he got married to a girl who also had very good qualities like him. So he was living a very peaceful life like this. And one day, his father, who had taught him all nice rituals and the special ceremonies, he once in the evening before performing worship, he asked Ajamila to go and collect special fruits and flowers from the forest.
From the forest.
So because his father had requested, he went into the forest. And usually he is very self-controlled. He would not get involved with any unnecessary people or unnecessary things. But he happened to see a woman called Kama. And he had heard about her, that how bad a character she is. And she had a very bad reputation. And still, somehow, he got attracted to her. And because of that, he made her as a prominent part of his life. He got her as a maidservant in his house, and then slowly he tried to please her with many gifts. And finally, he married her and he abandoned his own good wife. And because of her bad association, what happened? He committed a lot of sinful activities like robbing, like cheating people, gambling, and so many other sinful activities. So this is what happens when we have bad association. And we saw in the previous class what bad association and how to identify bad association and how to avoid bad association. We also saw the different types of people who can spoil our good character. Okay, so sometimes in Kali Yuga it's so different, it's so difficult to demarcate saying that these people are bad and these people are good, because sometimes the same person can behave good and sometimes the same person can behave bad. It's all a reflection of the modes of material nature which is working upon each individual. So it's not that if we categorize someone as bad, we should completely abandon them. We should make sure that we don't take their association. We should make sure that we are not influenced by them. We should stay strong on our principles, and at the same time, we should be merciful towards such people if they are not intending any harm to us. But if they are meaning any harm to us, then it's better to keep away, because we should not be shaken by anybody's association. So we should make sure that we associate with good people, and we saw the importance of associating with devotees, and devotee association can really keep your consciousness well nourished. Okay. And then what happened? We saw how Ajamila was extremely attached to this Kama and the children that he got from her. He had 10 children with Kama. So in today's class, we are going to see how Ajamila had deep attachment to his last son. Okay, so he had 10 sons, and the youngest son that he had from Kama, he named as Narayana, was named as Narayana. And that was one good thing that he did. It's very important to keep the names of Lord Vishnu or his devotees for the children. And that was one good thing that happened to him, that his last son, whom he loved very dearly, was named as Narayana. Nowadays, we see how people, they keep some fancy names. They don't like to keep names of God. They think that it is too traditional, or it is too old-fashioned to keep names of God. But we see in this story how it is important for us to keep the names of the Supreme Lord. Okay, so now he named his son was named as Narayana, and he is going to call out for his son's name at the time of death. And we see how good result it is going to, what a good result it is going to give. But if we keep some useless names, sometimes people keep completely meaningless names, which doesn't even have any meaning. They think it's all fancy and it's all very modern to keep such names. But what use is it is going to give to us to call out such meaningless names? And even if you have meaningful names, if you keep meaningful names, which is related to, sometimes people keep the name as, courage, or sometimes people keep names like one who has a lot of patience, or sometimes people keep names of one who has a lot of courage, or what do you say? Sometimes people keep names like one who is very peaceful. So things like that, even if it is meaningful, if it is not related to Krishna or his devotees, what use is it is going to give to us? That's what we're going to see in this story. And not only that you keep the names of Lord Vishnu for the children, it is very important to call the names fully. If you keep the name as Narayan, if you start calling the son, or if you start calling the baby as Nani, what is the use? And if you keep the name as Narasimha and you start calling the name as Nachu, what is the use? If you keep the name as Achyuta, which is a very nice name of Lord Vishnu, and if you start calling the child as Achu, what is it going to give us? It's not going to give us any benefit. If you call out the names of Lord Vishnu, why do we keep meaningful names of Lord Vishnu for the children? Because we want to call out those names, and how many times you call out that name, that much of benefit it is going to give to us. Imagine all of you who have very nice names of Lord and his devotees. If you go to school and if your friends call out such names, they also get the benefit. So it's very important to keep names which are the names of Lord Vishnu. Or girls, you can keep the names of Goddess Lakshmi or names of Radharani. Okay, so such names.
Mataji, my name is Sri Lakshmi, so my goddess is Lakshmi.
Very nice. I know. These are all very nice names. Yes.
Mataji, my name is Moksha, and that means I'm going back to Godhead.
Yes. Very
Mataji,
nice.
my name is Advait. That means I'm a disciple of Krishna.
Yes. Very nice. Yes, Adrit. I see you raising your
I want
hand.
to tell you something that's very naughty that's happening in my school. There's this guy who says, I'm angry, and he's angry all the time. So I just think, and his name used to be Siddharth, and that was a very good name of God. He wanted to change it to Marshall.
Oh, yeah. So these things are all
Mataji,
opinions
my
of
name means the beauty of Radharani. My name is Chitralekha and the gopis.
Very nice. All of you know the meanings of your names also. Very nice.
Mataji means
Yes.
Mataji, my name is Krishna. That means I decorate the forest of Radharani. I'm not good at name.
Yes, I can get that. Very nice. All of you have wonderful names. Yes. So all the girls, you can have names, girls you can always name related to Radharani or the Sakis or Lakshmi or any god like that. But for boys, we always give names like related to Lord Vishnu or Krishna or
Suraj,
his
and it
devotee.
means the sun god.
My name is
Yes.
Krishna
meaning
is
Very nice name.
Mataji. My name is Keshavi, and that means Radharani.
Yes, I know one who's very dear to
My name is
Keshav.
Ruta.
Tulsi and Radharani.
Yes, very nice. All of you know the meanings of your names also, and I'm really happy to hear all that. So like that, Narayan also was a very nice boy, and he was just learning to walk and talk. Okay, which means he was still a very small young boy. Okay, he's just learning to walk. He looked very cute, and he was toppling this way and that as he learned to walk. Okay, so that looked any baby which is just learning to walk or talk looks very cute. If you see the way they try to get up, and then sometimes they fall down, and then they walk wobbly, and sometimes so it's very cute to watch. And Ajamila was completely enamored by this baby, and he was so very attached to Narayan. So Narayan was very dear to Ajamila, and Ajamila called his little boy to come and do whatever he was doing. So when he goes to eat, he will say, Narayan, come, let's go and eat. And then when he goes to sleep, he'll say, come Narayan, let's go and sleep. So he'll always go with his dad, and he was very attached to Narayan. So, but we saw that Ajamila already had 10 sons. So by the time this Narayan was learning to walk and talk, he was already 88 years old. Can you believe in those days? People used to be strong even at that age. So he was almost 88 years. He was almost like a grandfather's age. Okay, but Ajamila was still very attached to his wife and family. And remember this point, see, in contrast with Bharata Maharaja's story, he didn't leave home. He did not leave his home to prepare for death like Maharaj Bharat did. Maharaj Bharat, he was born in such a pious family, and he was always very strong about his principles, that even though he had such wonderful wife and children and very nice kingdom and very beautiful palace, he left everything to go into the forest and meditate on the Lord. But Ajamila, he fell down just by seeing this lady Kama, and by being with her, he fell down from all his good principles. He fell down from all his religious activities, and he completely got lost with his family and with Kama. So what happened? He did not even leave home, and he was 88 years old now. So finally death came knocking at his door, and now let's see what happens at the final moment. Okay, so as Ajamila was dying upon his bed, his favorite son Narayana was laying nearby. Okay, and then what will he think? Because he was very attached to Narayan, he was always thinking about, oh, what will happen to Narayan after I die? Who will take care of him?
Mataji.
In line with Bharata Maharaj's story, right? So the Bharata Maharaja, he thought about the deer.
Mataji.
Yes, Sri Lakshmi.
So in his next, like everyone borns as a baby first. So what will he become?
Who? Ajamila?
Yeah.
So we're going to see what happens to him, okay? For all the bad deeds that he did, he is originally supposed to have a very bad birth. But there is going to be some turn of events at the time of his death. That's what we're going to see today.
I know the story, so
Yes.
I know what's gonna happen next, but I won't tell.
Yeah. So we saw that how Ajamila was very attached to his son, right? So he's only thinking about his son Narayan. And because his son was named Narayan and he was very attached to Narayan, when he saw that 3 grotesque creatures with twisted and deformed bodies, which means that they are looking very horrible and ghastly, and their hairs on their bodies stood up like stiff bristled brush, and they held ropes in their hands. And then they looked at Ajamila with fierce eyes and gruesome smiles. So it was very cruel, okay? When he saw them, he understood, okay, these are the Yamadutas. They are the servants of Yamaraja and they are coming to take me. They are coming to kill me. Ajamila immediately got frightened and he called out to his son saying, Narayan, oh Narayan, where are you? Narayan. So he started calling out because he was only thinking about Narayan all the time. Just like how Bharata Maharaj was thinking about the deer when he died. Similarly, Ajamila was only thinking about his son Narayan. But there was one speciality, there is one difference between Bharata Maharaja and Ajamila, that he was calling out the names of Narayan. He was calling out the names of Lord Vishnu, which means that the Vishnu Dutas also came. Not only his son Narayan came, but the Vishnu Dutas also arrived on the spot because they heard the name of their master, Narayan. So they thought, okay, somebody's calling out the name of our master. So let's go and see who that is. And then when they came to see Ajamila, they saw that the Yamadutas were pulling the soul of Ajamila from the core of his heart. And when they saw that, they got angry and they commanded, stop. Then what happened? When they said that, the Yamadutas were surprised because Yamaraja is the controller and Yamaraja is the
God of death.
Yes, he is the god of death and he is the one who is supposed to take care of everybody who is not following dharma or who commits a lot of sinful activities. And whatever Ajamila did, you know, he is typically supposed to go into Yamaraja's hands. So the Yamadutas were surprised. They asked the Vishnu Dutas, who are you to challenge Yamaraja's order? He is our master and he takes care of everyone who is committing a lot of sinful activities. And you see, this Ajamila, he's full of sins. He never did any penance or he never did anything to counteract his sinful activities. So we are going to take him to Yamaraja to punish him. And then what did the Vishnu Dutas say? They said, you have been sent by Yamaraja because his duty is to punish irreligious living beings. Okay? But how could your leader punish a surrendered soul who has already made up for his sinful action? So just listen to this. This is very interesting. That just by once calling out the name of Lord Narayan, he has contracted or he has completely nullified the effects of all his sinful actions. So they are saying, the Vishnu Dutas are saying to the Yamadutas that by chanting Narayan, he has counteracted or he has destroyed the sinful effects of this life and not only of this life but of millions of lives before. So this is very interesting because Ajamila chanted the name of Lord Narayan without any offense. Okay, so we have the 10 offenses against the holy names, and if you chant the holy names of the Lord without any offense, then all the sinful activities of this life and from the millions of lives will be destroyed. Okay.
Hare Krishna, Sivya. I'm trying to mute you because there is a lot of noise from your end. So please stay muted, kids. If you're not talking, if you're not asked a question, please stay muted. Sorry, Mataji, please continue.
Okay, thank you, Mataji. So the Vishnu Dutas, they're explaining further the glories of chanting the holy names. So although they said that although Ajamila, he was only calling his son's name, but still he chanted the holy name of Lord Vishnu or Krishna. So we will not allow you to take him. And there's a very interesting verse from the Srimad Bhagavatam which says that one who chants, see this verse from Srimad Bhagavatam, it says that Sanketyam parihasyam va, stobam helanameva va, Vaikunta nama grahanam, ashesaga haram viduhu, which means that one who chants the holy name of the Lord is immediately freed from the reactions of unlimited sins, even if he chants indirectly. So what are the ways that we can chant indirectly? Sanketyam. Sanketyam means to indicate something or someone. And parihasyam means jokingly, just to make fun of somebody who has the name of Lord Vishnu. You can call out and then you can still, make fun of that person. But you're still calling out the names of Lord Vishnu. Okay, and for stobam, for musical entertainment. Okay, and then helanam. Helanam means even neglectfully or to, carelessly say someone's name. So even if you do these things, it still gives the effect. It frees you from reactions of unlimited sins. Can you imagine the power of the holy names? And of course, the last line says this is accepted by all the learned scholars of the scriptures. So one
Your voice is breaking.
one should be feeling very fortunate to be chanting the names of Lord Vishnu, okay? And to understand what the power of the holy names is, we have to understand, okay, I ask you a question. What happens if a child tries to touch fire with his hands? What will happen? Will the fire come?
You'll get burned.
You get burned.
His hands will get burned.
Yeah, his hands will get burned, right? The fire will not
Will get burned.
Yeah, the fire will not consider, oh, it's just a child, he doesn't know, I should not burn him. The fire does not know that. So similarly, the holy names, whether somebody chants carelessly, whether somebody chants to indicate someone, it doesn't know all that. The holy name will still give the effect of chanting. Okay, so this is the power of holy name. It has the potency of Krishna. In the Shikshashtakam, we from the second verse we can understand that Krishna has invested all his energies into the holy names, and in Kali Yuga this is the greatest gift that we have. And the holy name is also the greatest gift that we can give to other people. Okay, so we have the story of Lord Gauranga, how he gave holy names to the washerman. Okay, so there's a very small story of how Lord Gauranga once came to a washerman and he asked him to chant Haribol. And the washerman, he thought that this mendicant is coming to get money from me. So he said, I'm very poor, I have nothing to give you. And then he said, no, you please chant the holy names. I will wash your clothes. Don't worry about giving anything. So the washerman said, Haribol. And then he said, repeat it twice. And then the washerman repeated it twice. And then the fire of devotion started inside him. And he started dancing in ecstasy and chanting Haribol, Haribol. And then when the washerman's wife came to give him lunch, she saw that he was dancing like this, and she thought that something, some ghost has come and captured my husband's body. So she went into the village and she called out for help, and then she said that, there's some ghost which has caught hold of my husband's body. Please go and save him. And everybody was wondering because he was just dancing in ecstasy and chanting Haribol, Haribol. And then one person got the courage to go and stop him. And then when he touched him, he also started chanting Haribol, Haribol, and he also started chanting, and he went and embraced everyone. And the whole village was chanting Hare Krishna and Haribol. So this is the power of holy names, okay? And this is the gift that we can give to, greatest gift that we can give to anyone.
Mataji, that incident was in Jagannath Puri.
Yes, very nice. Thank you.
What is Jagannath
That's true.
again?
Jagannath Puri is where Lord Jagannath's big temple is in Orissa. Okay?
Who's
Okay, so there's another story.
I'm born there.
Okay, there's another story about the guru and disciple. Once a disciple went and asked his guru for the topmost secret of bhajana. And so the guru gave him the Hare Krishna Mahamantra. And then when he went into the village, he saw that little girls were chanting the Hare Krishna Mahamantra while collecting clouds. And he also saw washerman was chanting Hare Krishna when he was washing the clothes. He also saw some rickshaw drivers chanting the Mahamantra while driving the rickshaw. But he didn't understand. He thought that, okay, my guru said that this is the greatest secret, but everybody knows the secret. What does this mean? So he went back and asked his guru that, see, everybody's chanting Hare Krishna, but you said that this is the greatest secret. So the guru says, you take this priceless jewel and go and ask these girls and the washerman and the rickshaw driver if they want to take it. But none of them understood the value of the priceless jewel. The washerman thought that, okay, you give me the stone, I'll use it to beat the clothes. The rickshaw driver said, okay, you give me the stone, I'll use it to remove the dry skin from my legs. So they did not understand the value of the priceless jewel. So he went back to the guru and he said, Guru, they don't understand the value of the jewel. So the guru said, like that, like how they're not able to understand the value of the jewel, most people cannot understand the value of the holy names. See, holy names is available everywhere, but not everybody chants it. They don't know the value. So for this reason, they are indifferent to chanting of Hare Krishna. But if they know how valuable Hare Krishna Mahamantra is, then they will chant it. So it is an open secret that is only revealed to the most qualified people. Okay, so like that the guru says to the disciple. And in the Namashtakam also, it is mentioned that there are two forms of Lord. One is the person, Supreme Lord, and the second is the sound vibration. And the second form is more merciful than the Supreme Lord. Even if we commit offenses to the Lord or his deities, we can chant the holy names and it will counteract our
Mataji,
offenses. Okay? Yes?
Mataji, I have
Yes.
a question.
Yes?
Can you show me the second story picture? Because I have a question in that.
Yes?
In the question, like, what is he doing? And,
He's
like,
going and asking his guru for the utmost secret.
why is like laying down? Why is he laying down?
Because you always offer obeisances to guru, right?
Oh, okay.
To the bowing down to the God,
What was that?
like putting your hands in front of you, laying down like that. You do to the God at the end of your prayers, kind of sometimes.
Yes, yes. Okay, so we'll quickly go through. We don't have much time. There are three stages of chanting. The first one is Nama Aparad, chanting with offenses. Okay, so in the beginning stage, nobody is very pure. So everybody might commit some offenses. But the second stage is Nama Basa, which is in that condition, one does not commit any offense. And at the same time, there is no great loving relationship with the Lord. We are just trying to purify ourselves by chanting. And in the third stage, Shuddha Nam, one does not have any offenses and one has very close connection, deep connection with Krishna. One realizes his relationship with Krishna and he feels a lot of ecstasy and bliss. All the symptoms are described in Srimad Bhagavatam. So one tip for chanting without offenses, we should chant the Panchatattva mantra before chanting the Hare Krishna Maha Mantra. And chanting the holy names, it purifies us of all the dust accumulated for millions of lives. So if one is able to get result by chanting even in contaminated state, Ajamila got this result. So what to speak of chanting if one chants with pure heart or a pure name of Lord Vishnu or Krishna? So
Like,
why understand?
don't the people who
Hare
know
Krishna, Mataji.
why don't the people who know Hare Krishna or Hare Krishna prayer, why can't they like pray it now and then COVID will be gone?
Yes, we hope we have committed so much of sins that just by chanting once it's not enough. We have to chant. We have to keep chanting, and one day we will realize we will come to the stage of connecting with Krishna. So when we come to the stage of Shuddha Nam, then we will be able to experience the true bliss. Then all these things will not matter to us. So
Hare Krishna, Mataji. I think Radhika Mataji should be here
okay.
for the next class.
Okay. So we should try to chant without any offenses or material motives. Okay? So that is what will purify us and bring us to the stage of Namabhas and then slowly to Shuddhanam. So
Is the next class cooking class?
yes. Next class is a cooking class. So we should try to chant without offenses. Then we will be able to slowly realize Krishna, the nectar of Krishna's holy names. Okay, so we'll stop here for now, and then we will continue in the next class. What happened to the next part of the story? In the next part of the story, let's hand over the call to Radhika Mataji. Mataji, are you there?
Mataji? Mataji?
Yes, ma'am.
Mataji, is there?
I got a question. I got a question.
Use?
Mataji, you can tell them about
Can
the
you-
ingredients
can you-
so that they can start.
Yeah.
I got a question.
Hare Krishna kids.
Hare Krishna Mataji.
I got a question.
What are we making?
Hare Krishna Mataji.
So today we are making a
Hare
sprinkle
Krishna
milkshake. Okay?
What?
Mataji?
We are making a milkshake.
Mataji.
Can you hear me?
What a night.
Yeah,
Yes, Mataji.
The dates we didn't
Mataji,
have the dates.
please unmute yourself.
Hare Krishna Mataji, I can hear you.
Kids, you need to be silent so that Mataji can speak and then you can hear. So everybody keep yourself mute. Mataji will give the instructions and then you can follow.
I can't
If you
hear
speak, you will not be able to understand what she's saying.
Yeah, I
Go ahead, Mataji.
Yes, kids. We are using a milkshake. For that, we just need a milk, dates. Okay. So I have just chopped some of the dates, like around I just took 10 of the dates.
Mataji, we don't have dates. We don't have dates. I
You
have.
don't have dates. You can use any fruit if you have.
Okay.
Okay. So just take some of the dates and keep them in your blender.
Mataji,
Yes.
what are we making?
We are making a milkshake.
Mataji,
Yes.
if we do not have dates, what can we use?
You can use any fruit, whatever fruit is available, you can use it. Okay?
How many dates do we have to have?
Around 5 or 6. I just used 10 of them.
mangoes instead of dates?
Yes.
You will see. Change it.
So we are not using any sugar here.
How much milk are we supposed to put?
I will make.
Just putting like 2 cups of milk.
I will make it more kalahand, okay? By myself.
Just little.
What do we do with the other fruit?
Mataji, how much
Yeah,
milk
what
are we
fruit you are
supposed to
taking
put in?
based on that.
Let me watch it
If
and
you
then I will
want, you
make
can
it.
add little sugar.
I promise you.
What do we do with
Okay, let me watch it. Then I will make
See,
it.
I just took dates and milk, okay?
Dates and dates नहीं हमारे पास.
Mataji, how much sugar are we supposed to put?
Mataji, should we
So we are not
microwave the
using
milk
any
before
sugar in
putting it?
this. Based on the sweetness,
we
if you
microwave
want,
the
you can
milk?
just use
Mataji,
one
what do we
tablespoon.
do with the other fruit?
So what
Mataji,
fruit are
should
you
we
taking?
microwave the milk? I'm taking apple.
Apple?
Yes.
Yeah. You can take 1 apple and 1 cup of milk or 1.5 cup of milk, okay? And some sugar.
Mataji, should we microwave the milk?
Mataji, how much
What do we do
time are we?
with the apple?
Mataji, how much minutes are we supposed to put it
I will
in the
make it.
blender?
What do I do with the apple?
Sorry, I can't hear anybody. Just one of you can speak.
What do we
Mataji, how much time? Mataji, how much time are we supposed to put in the blender?
Mataji, please unmute yourself.
Mataji, Mataji, what do we do with the apple?
All Mataji, I can mute individually. That will help.
Okay, Mataji.
Yes, Mataji, please.
I'm muting individually.
See, I'm just blending this. So I'm just keeping in mute
Mataji,
for
how
1
much
second.
time are we supposed to put in the?
Should we microwave the milk?
Mataji, you're on mute.
Yeah, because it gives the sound, right? That
Yes. Anybody have any questions?
How much minutes are we supposed to put it in the blender?
Just 30 seconds to 45 seconds. Till you see till it becomes smooth.
Mataji, should we keep the milk in the microwave?
No.
Mataji,
Yes. I'm just blending it one more time, okay? Just keeping myself in mute.
she's putting herself on mute so it's not loud. What do we do kind of with the fruit? Like an apple or something. What do we do with it?
Yeah, you just make apple in the small pieces, cut them into small pieces, and just add them in the blender with the milk. And you can add little sugar. For the dates, we don't need any sugar. So this is done. So if you want, you can filter it with a strainer or something. First, I'm taking in a small glass. Once we are done, we just need to offer to Krishna. So anybody have any questions?
Yes. Why do we have to offer it to Krishna first without eating?
Any questions? I can't hear.
Why?
Mataji,
Can we use strawberries?
Yes, you can use any fruit, whatever fruit is available to you. Happy, can you offer this to Krishna?
I want to ask you a question.
Yes, please.
Mataji, when are we supposed to put the sugar?
Once it is blended,
Mataji,
last before 10 seconds, you can add sugar.
Mataji,
If you are using any fruit.
Mataji, I have a question.
Yes.
Like, why do we offer the food first to God? Why can't you just eat it? Just that.
If you offer to Krishna, then yeah, you'll get more taste and he'll give you more like that if you have. So it will be very nice, okay?
Thank you, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. My real name is Moksha.
Mataji, Krishna will purify the food.
Yeah.
Mataji, is the cooking over, Mataji, or not?
So have you all done making?
Almost.
Almost? Okay. You can show if you have done.
Mataji, I didn't even start. We have no materials at home.
Okay, whenever you get, you can use that, okay? Just keep the recipe and whenever you have, you can use them.
Mataji, I'm just writing the recipe down. I'll do it later.
Okay, sure. So do you have any fruits at your home? You want to make any fruit
I have
juice?
dates.
Should I make?
Mataji, we have a lot of fruits, but we don't have any milk.
Oh, okay.
Mataji,
Mataji,
Yes.
Mataji,
is dates actually a fruit?
Mataji, I'm finished with
Hare Krishna Mataji,
Yes.
can we use blueberries and blackberries?
Yeah, you can use.
Mataji.
You like that
Mataji,
taste, you
is
can
dates
use.
actually a fruit?
Yes.
Mataji.
She said.
Mataji, is dates actually a fruit?
Yeah, we can use as a nuts or also as a fruit also. Wow, you made it so nice. Is that mango smoothie?
Mataji.
Yes.
Yes. I'm not doing the recipe right now.
Yeah, you can do it later.
Mataji, what do we do? What's the next part?
So till what part you have finished?
Nuts in it also, right?
We're going to finish
Mataji,
Yeah, for the
Mataji,
garnishing, you
dates
can
are
just
fruit
add little dates or you can add almonds.
So we can put any
So
nuts we
nice.
want, like cashews, almonds, peanuts.
Yeah, if it is like
Mataji is
Ekadashi, if you
Peanut,
use those, you can add them. You can add almonds.
Wait, is the cooking done?
walnuts,
Mataji,
cashew.
Yes.
Mataji, is
Yes.
dates a fruit or not?
Yes.
It's a fruit.
Why do you care? You're making it.
So do anybody want to show?
So dates are fruit, right?
Yes.
Mataji, it's gone for offering. Fried raisins.
Everybody have done? Mataji is fine,
Yes,
done.
Mataji, it's gone for offering.
Oh, it's okay. Very good.
can show it to the screen who are done. We can spot it. Shivi, you are doing okay. Who else is done can show it. Akshita, are you done?
Yes, Mataji.
Can you show?
Haribol Akshita.
Haribol, Mataji.
So nice.
Thank you.
What did you use?
Drama. Mataji, I made this smoothie.
Who is that?
Chitralekha.
Very nice, Chitralekha. Is that you? What smoothie is that?
Mango
Dates?
smoothie.
Mango? Very nice.
Thank you.
Mataji, is the class done?
Yeah, we are almost done. Haribol Ishita.
You're on mute.
Good job,
Mataji.
Ishita.
Mataji, can I show
What did
mine?
you add?
Yes, you can show.
What did you
Ishita,
put?
what did you add? He's asking.
I add banana. Mataji, we made this.
Yeah, show me. Oh, strawberry? Oh, you said blueberry, right?
I use cherries. That's all I add.
Very nice. It looks so colorful.
What do we add next?
If you want to garnish, you can garnish little bit the fruits, whatever you have.
Mataji, what is garnish?
So just on the topping, you can add some nuts or anything.
Amma, can we do add that? What do we add next?
Next after what?
I know. Okay, Amma, that's fine.
You're asking something next what you have to do, right? So what is that? You have blended?
Mataji,
Yes.
Mataji, this is mine. Mataji, this is mine.
I can't see yours.
I'm not spike lighted. That's the problem.
Radhika, you are having it yummy.
What smoothie you made, Radhika?
I made it with dates.
So nice.
Mataji,
Yes.
this one is mine.
Who is this? So that Mataji can.
Keshavi.
Very nice, Keshavi. What
Thank you,
smoothie is
Mataji.
that?
The dates one.
Dates one. Very nice. You can share with your parents, okay?
Yeah, I always shared it with them.
Very nice of you.
Thank you, Mataji.
You're welcome. Thank you for making. Wow, very nice.
That's
Pranav, what did you made with avocado?
yes, Mataji.
Very nice, Pranav. Thank you for making.
You're welcome.
Very nice.
Bye, Mataji. Thank you.
Bye. Thank you so much.
Mataji, thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Oh, Krishna, thank you. Hare Krishna, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji. Mataji. Hare Krishna, Mataji. I don't like it with milk. Hare Krishna. Bye. Hare Krishna.
Namo Namah Anantakoti Vaishnav Vrinda.
Hare Krishna.
Jai Shri Haridas Thakur ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki
Hare Krishna.
Radhika Mata jai.
Radha Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji.
Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.